It's good. It's absolutely my honor to be here with you guys to celebrate promotion of our executive officer to the rank of captain. This is a great moment in his career and a great moment for us and the Renegades to celebrate with him as he celebrates his second promotion in the Army, but very, very notable. The advancement of officer ranks has gotten a lot higher for retention purposes. I mean, we're losing a lot of officers, so you do get reviewed for boards, but it's almost automatic. But the demands upon junior officers, especially at the company grade, is getting greater and greater because of the loss of officers in the ranks. So there's much, much more expected of our junior officers today. And Andy has been equal to this challenge since he's been here. I've had the privilege of knowing and serving with him since I took command last April, and he has never failed a mission, never failed to meet the mission, and has executed all of his duties as executive officer with the passion and with the professionalism that you would expect, and has thrown himself into it. Things you may not know about our XO. He's born in Connecticut. He hails from Kennebunkport, Maine. He's got his siblings and his family that are from Maine, born in 1984, so he's still a youngin', but graduated high school in 2003 and went on to Rochester Institute of Technology, where he studied computer science. So as you guys know, he is extremely technical and not just tactical, but he's also very disciplined. He has special effects. After 12 years of study, he earned his black belt in Kempo, and I've watched him do several of his katas, and he's a force to be reckoned with. He's a PT stud, but it's a reflection of a lifelong years of service and study and discipline that shows in his application and execution of his duties as a military officer. While attending ROTC at Rochester, he met his lovely wife, Diana. She was just commissioned into the Signal Corps, so they're a powerhouse couple now, and she'll be graduating OBC, Officer Basic Course at Fort Gordon, in August, and he'll be moving on after we get back to the advanced course to stay in the Army, and that's a great, great win for the Army, for their team, and we look forward to them doing absolutely wonderful things. Reflecting on Andy and his service, I was looking for better words than my own that I could come up with, and actually talked to the chaplain. And the chaplain said that she wished that she could, Google back to the Google King, Colonel Chapman, to find some sort of inspiration, because he always had great words at promotions like this. But the quote that struck us most about Andy came from Karl von Clausewitz, and it spoke to him as a warrior. It spoke to him as an officer. He says the two qualities are indispensable. First, an intellect that even in the darkest hour retains some glimmerings of the inner light which leads to truth. And second, the courage to follow this faith light wherever it may lead. So he's demonstrated that as a junior officer, to be technically and tactically proficient, to technically know his craft as a signal officer, and to follow that light, the courage to take this company to war and execute this mission successfully. Can't say enough about him. And it's absolutely an honor to celebrate with him today. So, without further ado,
attention to orders. The President of the United States, acting upon recommendation of the Secretary of the Army, has placed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, integrity, and abilities of First Lieutenant Andrew D. Nortrup. In view of these special qualities and his demonstrated potential to serve in the higher grade, Andrew Nortrup is promoted to the grade of Captain in the United States Army, effective 1 June 2010, by the order of the Secretary of the Army. Signed, Gerald T. Mayer, Chief, DA Promotions.
attention to the oath. I state your name.
I, Andrew D. Nortrup,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
of the office of which I'm about to enter.
of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Cool. At ease.
Captain Nortrup.
Club Sergeant Jones. It's great. This feels awesome. It's been a while coming. I've been looking forward to it. But like the commander said, while officer promotions may not be a challenge to get these days, I think they are certainly a challenge from the Army to step up, and we're going to increase your rank, but you need to live up to that, and you need to. They're challenging you to grab the responsibility, and be prepared to do what they ask of you, be it leading a company, working on staff, whatever they might ask of me. I look forward to the challenge, and I'm excited about it because I've got to work with all of you guys through this whole deployment. You show me what a really good company looks like. I hope when it's my turn I get a group of people as good as you guys to work with. I couldn't have done it without my NCOs, without the soldiers who actually make the work happen. Absolutely indispensable. Thank you, Major Gunther, for being a great role model and a great mentor. One other thing, Bush, come on up here.
Oh, sir.
There's a tradition in the officer ranks that we hand our rank down to somebody who's coming up through the ranks, and while Bush has got a couple, 7.5 years before he can put this on, we're really excited to see him going to West Point and endeavoring to join the officer corps. I think it's going to be a great challenge for him. I know that it's certainly a loss to the enlisted side of the house. I think it is certainly great that the Army has retained his talent and given him this opportunity. So I hope when you get around to it, put that on. If we're still wearing ACUs, just hold on to it in place. We're excited for you. Thanks, sir. Thank you. Cool. All right. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, my wife.
Whoa.
My wife. Thank you very much. She's not here. She'll get the video later, but. Oh. All right.
I would just push now on the video, sir, to apologize to her. She should have been second.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.